vicious attacks on our schools, especially the ones where young children are learning, touch a nerve with just about all of us. But what can we do about them? That question has once again sparked a heated gun control debate across the nation and here in Arizona, where Republicans say it's better to arm the good guys than live in fear. 9 on your side's Maggie Vespa joins us now with more on that.
It's the latest in a plethora of proposals aimed at placing an armed presence in Arizona schools. But here in Phoenix tonight, proponents of this plan say this is the first one worth putting into action. Move over, Attorney General. Your suggestion to train and arm teachers and administrators has just been pegged Plan B.
That's probably not the route that I would have wanted to go, but there are certain communities that want that privilege. This legislation will allow them to do that.
So what's Plan A? Well, if you ask Pinal County Sheriff Paul Babu and State Senator Richard Crandall, it would be this: hire roughly 300 SROs or school resource officers and deploy them into Arizona schools.
They're a uniformed presence that's armed that can respond to any threat, especially an active shooter scenario.
There are already about 300 stations statewide, 100 funded by tax dollars, which brings us to a warning. This plan will cost you $30 million to be exact. Pretty pricey, admits Crandall, for a program that saw its funding cut completely in recent years.
That's not where we need to be heading. Let's look at a different direction. Let's find a dedicated revenue stream so that we don't cut it again.
Senator Crandall says the cash, or at least half of it, is there being an overflowing clean elections fund. The rest still has to be scrounged up. Supporters say the plan is worth every penny, and they say it's time gun control advocates got on board before another gunman decides to target our kids.
If we say to our voters, hey, would you rather pay for a politician's campaign or a police officer in a school? I don't know. I have some faith in the voters that are going to say, I'd rather have school safety and security.
These are people who don't follow the laws. And that's what I'm saying is I'm trying to get people who may be on the other side to just think for a minute, what's the alternative?
So obviously there are still a lot of details to iron out, and Senator Crandall says the earliest we could see this plan on a ballot is 2014. Reporting in Phoenix, I'm Maggie Vespa, KGUN-9 on your side.
If this plan goes through, lawmakers would have about 700 SROs to spread out across Arizona's 2,200 schools.